Peace, Black Power. I'm just sitting back, going through my timeline earlier today, and I wanted to post a little video, of the revolutionary Black Panthers out in Wilmington, North Carolina, having an armed protest. I seen a lot of positive messages from it and a lot of backlash from the messages too, as far as, saying what they were doing and how they went up there and how the police had disarmed them, and which they was in a situation where that was a life changing decision on what they made, and the decision that they made was probably was the best for them, because who wants to see 25 brothers and sisters killed up there, on national, live, television or live social media. Because we look at social media and we see what's going on. It's like public lynching going on in our communities. And we got to stand strong, stand on our own and defend our own people. And I salute these brothers and sisters for just going out there and making their presence being shown, because we got to stand strong. Black Power.
The actions of the district attorney, the actions of the Wilmington Police Department and police are in essence a violation of the U.S. Constitution and our constitutional rights, as well as our civil rights. The actual statute that we cite has nothing to do with anything, any of our intentions. In 2015, July 25th, two white males stood up in front of the recruitment center for the National Guard. They were armed with assault rifles. Nobody said or did anything to those two men. We, as Black people, people of African descent, in the United States of America, U.S. citizens, as Black Panthers, were denied our rights just to bear arms. We, and not just our rights to bear arms, according to the U.S. Constitution, which is the Second Amendment, but we were also denied the same right according to North Carolina's Constitution, Section 30. Also, the state versus Kerner, open carry. We were denied all of these rights just because we're Black Panthers, and the police chief said himself he didn't want Black Panthers armed in his city. So this is wrong. It is a crime. Denied our original application, even though in the state you don't actually need a permit to march. You might need a permit, but in essence, they denied every effort we made to make sure that we wouldn't break any laws at all. So, in essence, this is a crime. The only criminals here, and my honest mentor, is the district attorney and the police chief. They are the only criminals. They are impeding on our constitutional rights, and this is wrong. They are violating our constitutional rights. So this is our official statement today. The Revolutionary Black Panther Party deems the acts taken by the district attorney to be unconstitutional, as well as the section that he cites. We contend that our constitutional rights to bear arms, to peacefully assemble, and the equal protection of the law are under siege. Similar to this current administration's assault on civil liberties. The DA and the Wilmington Police Department, the Wilmington Police Chief, are engaging in acts designed to chill our freedom of expression. One of the basic tenets of the Constitution that they are sworn to uphold. The district attorney and everyone under his directives is engaging in selective enforcement, which amounts to viewpoint content discrimination. The unconstitutional acts carried out by the Wilmington Police Department and the district attorney will be fought tooth and nail. Pursuant to NCGN Statute 14-415.23, listen carefully, one more time, pursuant to NCGN Statute 14-415.23, any person adversely affected by any ordinance or rule that unlawfully regulates the possession of a firearm is allowed to bring suit.
Black power.
For damages. We maintain that the current statute cited by the DA and police in order to violate our constitutional, civil, and human rights is a crime. And it is because we are black, and it is because we are Black Panthers. This is in clear violation of the state and U.S. Constitution, freedom of expression, and the right to bear arms. We of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party are lawful, and any violation against the people of this state and the United States of America, and against us as the people, and against you as the people, or in essence, we as the people, are a crime.
Black power.
We will be having a tribunal. All of this will be at a private location, and I'm going to give you the information now. The order of events for today, 2:30 p.m. we'll be having a tribunal. The address is 1202 Dock Street, Wilmington, North Carolina. Again, 1202 Dock Street, Wilmington, North Carolina. At 3:30 p.m., we will be having a community class. Some understand it as political education on firearm rights and also educating people on crimes against humanity and genocide. At 4:30 p.m., we'll be having an armed visual for victims of terrorism and genocide carried out by law enforcement at the same location, so which is a private location. Now to speak about yesterday, which I'm clearly stating today, was terrorism carried out by the police department. Law enforcement officers went to the Creekwood Community Center and stated that they were doing surveillance for security threats, intimidated the people. We know that the definition for terrorism is intimidation and threats, violence, or anything of that nature against civilians in pursuit of political aims. That is a form of terrorism. They went there and they frightened these people. So we were no longer able to use a censor. We couldn't use a censor anymore. So this is the reason why we couldn't do our tribunal yesterday. There was some news agencies that couldn't, and I don't see a change yet, so I really need you to recant that or change that. That is no show for Revolutionary Black Panther Party because the doors were locked. We couldn't use the facility because the police department actually went over and intimidated people, so we couldn't use it. We called all over the city. Churches, all type people said they want to support us. But because of this fear of law enforcement, they wouldn't open their doors. So this is wrong also. That's extra violation. What they are doing is embarrassing. They are as elected officials, elected the police officer, the police chief, who's a person who actually is an elected, he's elected to be a police chief, like the sheriff was elected. To his constituents, this is an embarrassment to his constituents. He has an oath to uphold the law and to uphold the Constitution. And doesn't matter how biased you are. Doesn't matter when I for years as a farm instructor, I've helped and trained all kinds of people. I have a personal relationship with 100 blacks in law enforcement. We are not anti-police. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone last night with one of the presidents of the 100 blacks in law enforcement. I have a personal relationship with them. They was able to give some good advice and information, especially dealing with the unique nature of things here. So we are not anti-police. We're not especially anti-white. We're not racist. We believe in the humanity of all people. We believe and respect the humanity of all people, regardless of race, creed, or occupation. The reason why we fight and stand so hard for people of African descent is because we suffer the hardest. Everybody knows that. This is Holocaust Memorial Weekend. We are victims of a Holocaust, what we know as the Ma'afa, or the Miagamiso, or the Mchinjo, the Black African Holocaust, which is hundreds of years deep. So we are victims of this Holocaust. And being victims of a Holocaust, we have ongoing genocide, where every 28 hours, people of African descent in this country are victims of genocide, crimes against humanity by agents of the state, known as law enforcement. That is wrong. So we are not anti-police. We are anti-criminal, regardless if that criminal wears a badge, the criminal wears a Walmart badge, a CVS badge, or a police department, or sheriff, or FBI, whatever the badge is. we are against criminals. The other dynamic of it as well is that Brandon Smith, whose family we are also here on behalf of, Brandon Smith was shot 27 times by law enforcement. There are still things about his case that a lot of people don't know. We'll be getting into the facts. The facts are documented. These are documented facts. Shot 27 times. They made an allegation, which is still in the media to a certain degree, that he shot a detective. He did not. If we actually found out by the empirical facts, which was also given by law enforcement entities, that it was the probation officer who shot the detective. So he should be alive. So, but he's dead, and that is genocide. And I was speaking last night. You know, for years I've worked being a member, you know, the National Rifle Association and other things. I used to teach a hunter safety course at one point in time. And when I used to teach the hunter safety course, there's a code of ethics in hunting where you actually people who go to, you know, to get licensed to hunt that season, they have to be, you know, go through the 10 steps hunting code of ethics, where you have to, when you're out hunting, be humane to animals, shoot vital organs, strive for one shot, one kill. But you shoot a human being 27 times, you don't even shoot animals 27 times. And if you do anything like that, the game warden will try to be after your behind if you're out there just having your field day on animals out there. You can't do anything like that. So there's even a code of ethics in dealing with animals. A human being, you a law enforcement officer, you train, you got a range to go to, you have things that you use to practice on to shoot. You have targets to shoot and a shooting range. You know how to train for violence. And I don't have to get out. I mean, you know what double taps are. Stop playing. You know what that is. You know what a Sierra is. You know triple tap. You know what control paid off. You know all the stuff. So you know how to shoot. I mean, some of y'all need more training, but I'm just saying to shoot all over the place. But I'm saying worse than some of these criminals who go and do drive-by shootings in our community. But I'm just saying the point is that most of you do train, you know how to shoot. And dealing with anti-criminal, we know that the crime in our community is not right. Criminals don't crime by anyone. If the police chief actually took time to sit down and talk to us as human beings do, and as civil people and professional people do, he would know that with any community, the crime rate drops because we service the community. We have food programs, clothing programs, and that is empirical. It is recorded. We got food programs, clothing programs, training programs, and employment programs. Because a lot of these things that people do, selling narcotics in the community, having communities under siege, are social issues. So if you work on the problem, you could arrest a person 100 times. I think, to be honest with you, reform is not happening. If you got somebody that got 4 or 5 felonies for the same thing, I'm not saying people can't just be degenerate, but I'm just saying, if you have somebody that got 4 or 5 crimes for the same, and 4 felonies for the same exact thing, and they all doing the same thing again, nobody is that slow, and nobody is that intentional to mess up their life. If you gave them proper reform, they could stop that. They just need a job and a way to a means. So that's basically a means to be productive. So that's basically what I do have to say. If you have any questions, I'm prepared for questions.
Again, why is it important for you guys to carry your arms and be so visible?
Because this is the United States of America, and we have a constitutional right to bear arms. And there's a reason why that actual constitutional right exists. The United States of America was started by people who stood up for their freedom. It was started by people who were armed. They felt that they were being mistreated, taxation without representation. Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, all of those people who were the founding fathers of America were armed. And while we armed in reference to genocide in life, when a person dies, especially a dignitary, a head of state, a law enforcement officer, or a member of the U.S. Armed Services, some other armed services, they have 21 gun salutes. No one asks them why they out there armed and to get honor to life. So the point is that because we have a constitutional right to bear arms, we are bearing arms. We have a right to protect and secure our families. Most of us are fathers and mothers and professionals in our everyday life, and we also have a right if our life is put in imminent threat of danger to use self-defense.
Yeah, see you guys sometimes. Maybe intimidating.
And we can understand that. And again, that goes by vilification, because I guarantee you, if there was not propaganda, even I'll say the same thing, even though there's that 28-hour cycle of genocide, the same thing happens to law enforcement sometimes. You have a lot of good people who wear uniforms and who have badges. A lot of good people who have families and all of that stuff. You have a lot of good people. So people may see them and also feel the same way. Feel intimidated and threatened. You driving, you committed. I mean, you haven't done a crime or anything, and you see them and you feel intimidated. It's based on perceptions, propaganda, and what the society puts out there. So yeah, some people may, but if they get to know us, they'll know that we are simple people, we're professional people, we're friendly people, and we're not here to hurt or harm anybody. And we're also not here to break the law.
You mentioned the other troopers, but as far as the march, are you still?
What? Because of the fact that we're actually carrying this to court, and not only are we carrying the court, after we deal with this litigation, we're going all the way to the Supreme Court. So for the benefit on behalf of the family, we don't want the family having any issues or anything like that because they will be with us. We're having an armed visual for the victims of terrorism and genocide. But we will proceed with a larger armed march where we'll have people come from across the country after we deal with this litigation. So they ended up from us having just us, we're not even going to be a lot of people, 10, 12, 30 people coming out on march. So you may have a few 100,000 people coming out here. Wow. And you may have we've gotten calls from as far as France and all over the place. So you may have people of all races, creeds, persuasions, and social practices.
Black power.
Black power. And any other questions?
Just curiosity. Are your weapons loaded, or we just
absolutely?
There you go, brother. Hit him with the face. Black power. Black power.
At ease. So here's the thing. Professionally, everybody's going to be a medical doctor, but I'm also a farm instructor. I've been a member of the NRA for about 15 years. Like I said, I used to teach a hunter safety course. Members of the party are trained in civilian firearm safety, as well as a tactical self-defense, firearm safety, and personal protection inside home, outside. And I also have my concealed weapons permit, which has reciprocity in several states, and I also have a federal firearms license.
And the reason I asked that question is because of safety.
Yeah. And I'm safe. As you see, I'm holding my firearm in the safest direction that I can, either up or down. So
when accidents happen.
I mean, when accidents happen, you could go on the sidewalk and slip and push your red light open.
I'm just saying you guys are taking precautions to make sure that we don't accident.
Absolutely.
You didn't wrap up the.
Absolutely. But then it's the same thing like with these cops who have their firearms, they could accidentally discharge too.
And they have. I don't think any Panther has a history of discharging the firearm.
I didn't say I took an instructor. I was trained by an instructor. I said I am an instructor. But that means that if anybody should be safe and secure in handling a weapon, I should. Wow. Any other questions?
I'm sorry, we got here some late.
Yeah.
What the tip for today is?
Tip for today is order of events. It's 2:30 p.m. We're having a tribunal. We'll be at a private residence because of the fact I was just going over what happened yesterday. The facility was intimidated by law enforcement. We feel, in all essence, is a form of terrorism. They went there and said they were doing some kind of surveillance on security threats and all of that, and they scared the people away. The stuff that they're doing is, with the definition for terrorism is intimidation or fear or threatening use of violence against civilians for pursuit of political aims. And we feel that that is a form of terrorism. They have these people frightened to death. We called churches, we called centers, we called all sorts of people. And they're like, we help you guys. But because of what's going on, we can't. And they said all sorts of things. They said that we were illegal. They said that we're going to violate the law. None of those things we have any intentions to do.
Make sure y'all get them shares up, get them views up. We in Wilmington, North Carolina right now. This is we in front of the district attorney's office. Peace, brother.
Me and my partner want to talk with y'all one-on-one away from the prayer. We did prayer. We drove from Raleigh to cover y'all. We want to cover y'all exclusively and get you on the social media. We behind y'all 100%.
Yes, sir.
I'm a former Marine. We with the press. I'm from a magazine, black-owned magazine. He's from a black-owned newspaper. So
yes,
when he get done, we want to talk to y'all off to the side.
Yes, sir.
And get that. We want to be that. We're not mainstream.
Okay.
We are y'all.
I'll let the chief know.
And he just.
Okay.
That
Okay.
in
Yes,
and
sir.
of itself is the society that is the lawyers that we are
Get them views up, get them shares up.
made it clear that even the district attorney knows better. Some of them know this. So they made it clear that even the DA knows better. And what I also found out from those people of politics and follow politics and know some of the terms used, like what they call like a rider bill. So that was a rider that slid into some legislation on firearms. It wasn't even supposed to be there. But it says about recession, pitting, and protests. None of those things got any intentions at all to have ever done. We're having a march against genocide and terrorism. And we're still having, and what became then, especially then, what became then, freedom of expression demonstration, because all of it is freedom of expression, and it is a very special event to have in the first place, in accordance with our First Amendment rights and Second Amendment rights. And so basically, that is the thing. For your news agency, I will read our official statement if you need that. I will go over it again very quickly. Our official statement to first of all thank those citizens who invited us and who actually appreciate what it is that we're doing. We give a special thanks to all people who obey the law, regardless of occupation, race, or creed. The Revolutionary Black Panther Party thinks the acts taken by the district attorney to be unconstitutional, as well as the statutes that he cites. We intend that our constitutional right to bear arms is equally accepted and the equal protection of the law of all. Similar to the current administration assault on civil liberties, the district attorney and the Wilmington Police Department and the Wilmington Police Chief are engaging in acts designed to chill our freedom of expression. One of the basic tenets of the Constitution that they are sworn to uphold. The district attorney and everyone under his directive is engaging in selective enforcement, which amounts to viewpoint content discrimination. The unconstitutional acts carried out by the Wilmington Police Department and the district attorney will be fought tooth and nail, pursuant to NC General Statute 14415.23. Person by any ordinance or rule that lawfully regulates possession, suit, or damages, which we are in the process of doing. We maintain that the current statute cited by the district attorney and the police chief in order to violate our constitutional, civil, and human rights is because we are black and because we are Black Panthers. This is in clear violation of the state and U.S. Constitution, freedom of expression, and the right to bear arms. We, the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, are lawful in any violation to us as citizens of the United States of America, as the people, and all the people. We are the people, collectively. Violation of these rights are.
Black
The location of today's order of events will be at a private location, private property. It's going to be at 1202 Start 2:30 p.m. with the tribunal. 3:30 p.m. we will have a complete class. We call this a party for political education. On firearm rights, firearm safety, and understanding genocide is awesome. We will be having a 4:30 p.m. armed vigil in honor for the victims of terrorism. And everything there. And while we are doing this, we are still, as I was stating when you all came up. So this is going to be a little gathering of about 12 to about 30 of us. So now, as we proceed, which I have full confidence, and everything I'm doing here is in good faith, as far as the law is concerned, which I have full confidence in, good faith, full confidence that we will be victorious in this, and we will have not only us, but hundreds of thousands of people armed here, of all race, colors, and creeds. Because here's the thing, what I notice amongst a lot of people on the left, some argue about guns and things like that, and it is, we have a constitution, regardless of what our political, whether we're even so a lot of education on that end needs to be done. Yeah, there is gun violence that does exist, but I also know that if those people are educated better, it may not be that level of violence. Like there's a lot of parents, who talk to me all the time. They're like, I don't want my children to be around guns or seeing guns, but listen, I may not want to. And you, as a parent or uncle or whatever the dynamic is, you may not want to. But what if your niece, nephew, or son or daughter goes in someone else's house and there's a firearm there? What are the rules and instructions? Do they touch it, play with it? No, they should be trained that if you see it, get an adult, don't touch it. So they should be educated, and that will stop a lot of the conflict.
So, are you indicating that, as this moves forward with legal action, maybe that you're planning for another
A larger march,
to take place in this
yeah,
area?
yeah, absolutely. For people from all over the world coming, we're in the process of organizing a lot of things. So they turn something small, what we could have just been on through and gone, into something much larger than it is. So the police chief talked about 5 minutes of fame. I still said I want a public apology for him for that, because I expect somebody of his tenure, I expect somebody of his profession and the role that he had as police chief to have better behavior. That it was a very disrespectful comment that he made. 5 minutes of fame. He's the one who had the press conference first. We didn't, so that's his 5 minutes of fame. So I expect a public apology from him, because I expect a person of his tenure, a person of his stature as police chief, to have better behavior than him. I can see one of these beat cops acting that way, but I don't expect that behavior.
You ever had issues like this in the roast humanity?
Never. We did an armed march, what we call armed march on Washington, D.C. vicinity. The Department of the Interior gave us the permit. The Department of United States Department of the Interior, you can look and see, the White House from where we're at. Wasn't too far, about as far as that building right there. So if there's gonna be any problems, that should have been a problem. We had no issues. We had no issues with the Department of Interior. But some district attorney in Wilmington, we got a problem with, and some police chief, it says, what's that show with Barney Fife? Yeah, this is not the Andy Griffin show. I expect better behavior out of them. This is 2017. So the Department of Interior don't have a problem. Right there where the White House is, okay? Then why do they have a problem? And when we were armed and we did what we did, and it was very peaceful and professional. Every march that we did, we never had an incident. Okay, now some of y'all may know we did a march in Milwaukee on December 18th, but December 28th, we had an incident. But guess what? It was a food program with little children and elder people being fed. Police officers come out there and told 4 different stories, and it was on Facebook Live. We recorded the food program. But we came out because the establishment doesn't want you guys there. Well, we got written permission and some of the stuff I had they put out here. Oh, okay, maybe they corporate office and this is independent business. Okay, we got a call about disorderly conduct, the food being disorderly. Then they changed it to someone pointing a gun in an improper direction, which there's no law in the state of Wisconsin. Now, I don't even think they have a brandishing and firearm law in the state of Wisconsin.
They don't.
Which is ironic. I don't think they have that. They don't, right?
No.
Okay, so the next, they said, well, we saw you. They just let it out. We saw you guys march and you're pushing it. So, I mean, we got a permit for that. The city of Wisconsin gave us a permit to have an armed march. It was approved. So we have a permit for that. And it was without incident. But on that day of the 28th, they couldn't control themselves out of their own biases. So they ended up elbowing the little 10-year-old girl in her mouth. Little 10-year-old girl has obviously gotten a fighting stance. It's like a mixed martial arts stance she got into. So with that, there's a $400 million lawsuit against the city of Milwaukee Police Department.
Yes.
And so that's the only time we had an incident, but that wasn't us, that was them. Because that had nothing to do with us. We never had an incident.
My count rate is about 25. Do you hear that? Do you expect any more than this, or is this?
I mean, honestly, if more people want to come out, they're welcome. But we didn't have to extend anybody else in the party to come out. We never intended that. We also were being respectful. We have 40 chapters, so we could have a whole bunch of people come out.
Speedy.
But the whole point is that I told them between 15 and 30 people. We kept our word on our end. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if I'm just figuratively, well, rhetorically speaking. They're just, scared, but I know it has to do with everything we just cited: race, affiliation, associations, and their biases. And it's just wrong. This is 2017. And the statements that they made again, I expect better behavior out of a police chief. Don't say 5 minutes of him. Are you trying to tell me, even if you thought I was wrong in saying that it's genocide, are you trying to tell me that people who die, that's 5 minutes of pain to speak about their lives? That is wrong. But it's okay. When a law enforcement officer died, he showed me his picture, and he has a family, I grieve for his family. Doesn't matter what his occupation is. When you put your black stripe over your badges, I grieve with those families who died. I mean, a family of the person who died. If you leave behind wife, children, son, mother, I grieve with them because life is precious. I don't care about your occupation, but I tell you in the same breath, you must grieve with us as well. And if you can't do it, if you can't say anything good, I know your mother taught you that when you were little. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
Bottom line, when I hear the bottom, actually they said your overall mission here.
Justice. We want justice. At this point now, it's a whole different type of justice. We're getting ready to challenge this law to the neck. So we want justice, and we want the unconstitutional statute to be removed. So that's what we're doing. We want justice. This unconstitutional statute, we want it removed, and we're pursuing every legal action against the district attorney's office and the police department. Not only that, defamation of character. We illegal. Really, we haven't even done anything yet. We don't plan to do anything illegal. We keep citing that we're legal. Every time they made that statement about you can't, like sounding like Bonnie Fife, or you can't protest, you can't picket. We're not picketing. I keep saying we're not picketing. We're not protesting. We're not picketing. We're not protesting. We're not doing any of those. Actually, the district attorney had the unintimidated gall to release that and write that. And I'm embarrassed for the citizens of this city. The district attorney had the unintimidated gall to actually release that. He should be ashamed of himself because I know even in his legal understanding, in his tenure and in his stature, I know that he knows that it's a bunch of malarkey. I know he knows that the statute was like I said, it was a rider as far as the political people that we as far as the attorneys that are working with us, they said it was a rider that was fit into the law dealing with legislation. It shouldn't have even have been there. And then it says you can conceal carry them. I don't know if the district attorney understands that. It says you can conceal carry at the parade or something like that. But you can't. I gotta conceal carry. I could have just did it, but I don't even want to do that. Not today. Today we're doing everything for the safety and security of the families who are with the Brandon Smith family, and we are doing things according to the law. So when we actually are smart, we're going to see what's out. We're going to shut the city down. We have hundreds of thousands coming from all over the place.
Wow. Can we get you to come to Raleigh, North Carolina?
Absolutely. Give me information and we'll be there.
Wow.
Very good.
What's this white dude behind you reaching for the jacket?
Yeah, it's going to be yeah, well, like I said,
Every year is member of the Revolution. You guys are
Several.
And so your events later today, are they open to the public? Like, who do you want to come to your events?
We want the public to come down.
Y'all be falling.
Okay, you're on county property, you're also on courthouse property, what? We're doing a press conference. That's okay, so you're still in violation of the law, so in county ordinance, so I cannot allow it. Okay, so we'll, okay, well, everyone that's having farms right now, I don't want them blocking off their farms. So with this on, I appreciate you do that. Okay, all right, so if you can, so I'll go ahead and tell everybody else you don't walk in. Okay, thank you. All right.
Look at this.
You're on county property. You're on the courthouse steps. You're in violation of the county ordinance, also state law. Cover your face. We do not want you with firearms on the county courthouse.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in the vehicle, we're gonna put it up, and you could actually either pass the movie.
I'd prefer all weapons to stay right here, sir. And then I'll explain. Alrighty. So I don't want any weapons on the courthouse right now.
All right. So everybody,
Everybody off the stairs.
Hey. Yeah, come down. Hey, hey, can you tell them to lower their weapons? Lower your weapons, fam. Lower your weapons. Calm down, y'all. Calm down, y'all. They need to lower their weapons. Sir, if you are in charge, can you tell these individuals to lower their weapons? We not being aggressive with y'all. We not being aggressive with y'all. Okay, be professional.
I'm in charge. I'll get the weapons after the vehicle. Well, leave the weapons alone and discuss it afterwards.
okay, so wait, I mean, you put the weapons in the vehicle.
We'll discuss it afterwards. We'll just put the weapons down.
So you could confiscate them?
Yeah, let's be clear.
Put the weapons down. Put the weapons down so we make it simple right now. All right.
All right, put them rest them right there on the steps.
Weapons on the steps. Keep that weapons on the steps.
No, not that. That's crazy. They want the
Hey,
weapons.
can we clear this so I can keep an eye on
They
these?
don't want them on the steps, but they want the weapons on the steps. What kind of sense does that make? It don't make no
Calm
sense.
down. Calm down.
Black power.
Black power.
Okay, proceed. So I want everything.
Anyone else have any weapons on them? All right. Anyone who has their face covered, I appreciate it. Take it.
No one faces me.
Okay. Where you all plan to go next?
At a private residence.
Private residence?
Private residence, yeah.
All right, if you just stick back with me, sir, I would appreciate it. We can have one of the persons stick back with me, and we'll take it easy. All right? All right. Well, so we go ahead and leave this facility right now.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and leave the facility.
Yes, sir.
And I'll take care of weapons with this gentleman right here. That sound good? I appreciate that, sir. Thank you for cooperation.
Yes, sir.
And please do not keep any mask on your face covered. It is in violation of the North Carolina Film Statute, and also I don't want no more weapons on the courthouse.
Chief,
I have I want to have two people.
Yes, sir. You just
Okay.
go with me until everyone is here.
Okay, so everybody gets secured. You have to go to the vehicle. I can have
Chapter. Brother from this chapter.
Okay.
Y'all
Fine,
too.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, minister information. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, so that's fine. So everybody gets secured. We're good.
Chief said, we're on the site, everybody else vehicles.
Hey, make sure
Everybody else vehicles.
weapons on all the weapons.
All the weapons are there.
Okay, so
Chief said everybody else vehicles.
Go ahead.
I need to write down where I need to be at this time. I'm covering this address.
write down what?
Where I need to be at the rest of the day, y'all stuff.
Okay. I will get that for you when we handle this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll see you after the meeting. They can give you the access. So it's a private residence.
Y'all want to have Can we come?
Yeah, the person invited. Now, the other media has the information.
Get them views and them shares up. Hey, calm down. Black power, calm down.
And then we go ahead and get into the deals. Any of these vehicles.
What?
Okay. Nothing.
Yo, stand down.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yes, sir. But this is my. I'm not touching. I don't go for the weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab him. Which vehicle is yours?
I'll be in the white vehicle. You can put it in the trunk. This vehicle.
The van right there?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have my deputy split those weapons in that vehicle.
Let's do that.
Alrighty? You all don't put no hands on them.
Let's do that.
And then we'll go ahead and get you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Can I get your car?
Hey, can y'all just make sure they straight over there? Because I know they.
N-I-C-K.
Let me know when you're gonna do that. Appreciate it.
We got it. Oh, thank you. Okay, you said Warren?
Okay, so the deputies, they said the deputies are going to, they want to place our weapons in our vehicle for us. That's what's being said. So we're gonna see what goes on from here. Y'all see what it says. Get these views and these shares up, tag people, let people know what's going on.
And that's the area code is
910. Let me make one before we move these weapons into your hands. Okay? I appreciate it.
Pictures. Take pictures of everything. Make sure y'all take pictures.
I got you.
I'm not feeling because we basically as we told you here, we're not here to break any law. They said that to be on the courthouse, armed is not lawful, so we're not here to break any law. So my understanding it was none. I also did have legal counsel before I got it. Like I said, we're here in the state, we're not here to break any law. We're going at a private location. I was informed that we were.
How important is this? You guys don't stay
again, we're here in good faith. We do
How upsetting is this scene to you?
Y'all know how many weapons we get. Hey, y'all know how many guns we got over here? The total count? One, two. You know how many? 10. Total? 10 total. We need to be exact. Just because they want to load them themselves into our cars. So we need to be, know how many specifically, so that same number is what we leave with.
I'll give you all the information on how to pick them. Right now, before you go and say keep
pick them up. When you wear from the church?
You pick them up tomorrow, Monday, from the sheriff's office. You know the sheriff's office?
I know where it is, but here's
yes,
the question I have. In the state of North Carolina, you have a firearm registry?
Firearm registry?
Yes.
To register a firearm?
Yes. Do you have a firearm registry?
No, sir.
So we don't want anybody, this is I'm making our serial numbers, we don't want anybody taking those serial numbers, doing no ballistics or nothing like that. We haven't committed any crimes, so they have
no, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So this is the clear information, and it's the media session.
That's correct.
The media session, you're just saying that you're
we take it for safekeeping. We're not going to go ahead and do ballistics tests. We're not going to do all this other stuff.
no write down our serial numbers, anything like that. They're all legal weapons.
Well, how are we going to tell that they're your weapons?
Because some of those are born in states where you don't have a firearm registry, so you can't verify proof weapons.
For our inventory, we usually put a serial number, but we're not going to fire it into
okay, so if you put it, so you do inventory. After you do that, we would like for after the inventory for that to be disclosed, because you can't legally have a copy of that. You know that. You're not supposed to have a registry firearm.
I'm going to say keep it with us until you pick it up. That's all I'm doing.
And so once you get it, that's resolved. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, yes. But I want you to be the main contact for you to come take it. Is that good?
Okay. What I do is I deputize someone who where's he at? For the pound. Me and him will go through.
He said, well, you got my number there. I'm not gonna give much. I won't get it over to me yet.
So the sheriff, the sheriff's department, how? Oh, you are from the sheriff.
I work for the sheriff.
I don't know why I thought you were a state. No.
We look good. That's right. We're looking good in uniform. But we were going to collect these weapons. We'll take them down to the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and keep them, and then you'll come pick them up tomorrow. And
So,
go ahead and get back
how
here.
can we work this to get them today?
We don't want this to continue today, so tomorrow I'll come pick them up at the sheriff's office.
We're going from here. We'll be getting out.
You're not leaving?
We're leaving.
Where are you going?
We're going to a private residence. I'll give you the address and location we're going. We're going to private residence. We're not going.
Well, we're going to school today. Okay. So you come pick them up tomorrow. Come pick them tomorrow.
What?
The CSI.
It was the sheriff who
That's correct. Yes, sir.
and then I can speak to him?
The sheriff?
Yeah.
Why don't we first get the trying to speak to the sheriff?
I mean, if you just call him on the cell phone, I can talk to him.
No, I call my boss. My boss is not the sheriff. It's another lieutenant. And that's who I spoke to. And we're going to see something.
I don't want to say, I don't give an answer. So the FBI doesn't have anything to do with it.
I have not seen any else but the other.
And you haven't communicated with that. That's not when you call on the phone.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and collect those weapons. We're going to go ahead and put them in our vehicles. And you have my name and information.
We need a count.
Don is my first name.
We need a count. We need to know exactly how many weapons
Yes,
are over
that's why I want one of y'all to go ahead.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and secure those, and then we'll go from there. All right. So if you follow us to one of the vehicles, we'll do that.
Yes, of course, of course. The Howard family, we in Wilmington, North Carolina. There's a lot of snow out here. Shit, I'm from Wisconsin. There's a lot of snow. Black power. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Watch the safeties. There is one on the change. There is one on the change.
Excuse me. I'm just trying to get a visual count. I don't even think he know what he's doing. Power, Black Power, Wilmington, North Carolina family. Are they taking every bullet off again?
Wait,
they putting the bullets in their pockets.
You got. So it's supposed to do.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only see 1, 2, 8. Okay. All right, so where Chief at? Where's Chief? We good, family. Black Power. We good. We good.
Hey, woo, Black Power.
I'm doing my teammates. Bay, Minus Bay, peace to the most revolutionary Black Panther Party. Like I said, we in Wilmington, North Carolina. Y'all see what it is. Get them views up, get them shares up, tag all the people. Chief, you good or? All right.
Where are they taking him?
He gotta, they want him to see them put the weapons in. We're gonna get an actual count. No. If that happens, we have a whole nother set of problems here. Look at all these police, family. Chief supposed to be watching them put the weapons in and getting count. Because they gotta give us an inventory of everything they took too.
They get the child with them.
He said they keeping them for safekeeping for till tomorrow. If you notice, you don't see one black face with them. Not one. Not one. It's a lot of. I didn't know y'all had snow like this down here in North Carolina.
Every motherfucking day around here.
Right.
These people got kids.
Snow. It's the sun now. It's all the snow out here.
Ain't nobody killing their kids.
Hey, we are gonna hold back. Chief said he got his people with him. He don't want us all to be where they at.
Probably beating out their motherfucking GMO body.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Straight up armed every single one of us. Look at them.
Look at it. Look at this cracker.
Money. Look at them. Look at them. They just stripped us of our fucking rights on camera, y'all. On camera. Hey,
Black Power. Black Power.
Black Power. Just stay put right here. Everybody keep an eye on Chief. Keep an eye what's going around.
Look at them.
Hey, where's that family at? Y'all want to come? Now is that the family of the blue got shot coming down?
What's going on?
And right
Okay.
is
Now, is that the family of the brother who got shot 27 times? Tell your story, family. Hey, Black Power, let the family speak.
How
you doing?
Black Panthers down here because 3 years ago my brother was shot. October 13th, 2013, 27 times while laying on the ground with no gun. Unarmed. They shot my brother 27 times. We have an audio I'm more than happy to give each news reporter a copy of. They never said anything about stop police, I'll shoot, stop sheriff department. They never acknowledged themselves as being law enforcement. All you hear is rapid gunfire. They killed my brother with a assault rifle. Then when they realized that my brother was still alive, there was a nurse on the scene during time, and the nurse asked them if he could assist his brother in saving his life. They told him no, this man needed to die. Before my brother was killed, Detective Eslick came to my house. First off, they came there threatening to lock us up, having my children. I'm telling them my brother's not nowhere in my house. They still did not care. They told me that if I didn't tell them where my brother was, they was gonna shoot and kill him. That he can tell your brother to turn himself in, because I'm not so sure these guys won't kill him. The same guys that he pointed at was J.L. Jules, which was one of them that killed my brother, and Detective Edwards. They won't disclose the other name because it's a female, but they told us exactly what they was going to do to my brother before they did it. And I personally think that's premeditated murder. Y'all had 3 days to think about what y'all was going to do before y'all did it. The only reason we found out that my brother was killed from a Facebook post from an officer saying the New Hanover County suspect is now dead. We wasn't even given a right to them to come to us and tell us that they killed my brother. When we got there, they told my mom, told me, my sister, and his wife that we could not identify his body, and that we had to stay 4 crime scene tapes back. We couldn't even view him to see where he was. On the audio that you guys are later going to hear, because I'm going to release it to everybody. They asking them what's their location after they shot my brother. They said location they know. They waited 30 minutes before until my brother died. Say, hey, he on the corner of Fulbright and Call Center. They wanted him to die. The whole time we was out there, we got mistreated. They told us if we went behind any of the crime state that we would be shot. When the DA Ben David got down there, he gave us a card and shoot us off, basically telling us if we go past that crime state, we gonna be shot. We've been going through this stuff after my brother, during my brother's funeral and the arrangements of his funeral. The police harassed us. They came to my house unannounced, came into my home, was asking who was the people in my house. I asked them, do y'all have a particular reason to be here? They say no. They say they can do it because they can. When I released the audio of my brother getting killed, the whole SWAT team coming to my house because I keep going over it in the news. Something got to be done. We just want justice for my brother because what they did to my brother was wrong. The autopsy report that we got said that he's a 40-year-old Caucasian white male. My brother's in fact a 30-year-old at the time African male. They said that his cause of death was from running. No, his cause of death is from being shot 7 times. The kill shot to the top of his head. That is overkill. You do not shoot a man dead in the street 27 times. You do not shoot a man in the top of their head. You do not harass their fucking family and tell them it's nothing that they can do because your son was a thug. That he was a fucking animal and he deserved to be shot. We just want justice for my brother, period. And the way they're giving us, we know the same thing that we do back then. We know now, and that's nothing. And we got the Black Panthers. I'm not. I like the Black Panthers because what's being done to our black people is wrong, and I don't fucking like it.
Black power, y'all. Black power. And we stand with the family. We gonna continue to. This is not over by any means. We are here from several different chapters. We will, like the chief said, we will be hearing more force next time than this time.
Black power. Black power. Black power. George Davis.
Justice for Brandon Smith. Justice for Brandon Smith. Black power.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Get that out, family. Get that out. Get that out, family. Let the people know. Let the people know what's going on here, what happened here.
They need to get the Tatum Esther down here to answer some questions.
That's a shame, man. We got to do this thing together. Now we're
talking
to
right
now.
Right.
Right. The KKK can do it. You can too.
It's time for us to come together, y'all.
A bunch of niggas get together.
It's time for us to come together as a community.
We get helicopters
and help each other.
Peacefully. Black power.
Black power. Yes, ma'am. Y'all still got eyes on Chief?
And where's Ebony Spears? Last seen by the police, the Wilmington Police Department.
And still ain't been found yet. Why Ebony hasn't been found yet?
What's the story on that?
She said we can have them in her church.
Okay. Peace. How you doing?
When would you like to do that? Today.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Chief get through, he'll let us know.
I don't know if we can do it today because I have to go to the powers that be. Let them know we have to prepare for it.
Yes, ma'am.
How long will you guys be here?
Probably till tomorrow. We was actually planning to leave today if everything would have went smoothly, but now we have to wait till tomorrow to pick up our weapons.
So they confiscated all your guns?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, they say we can't stay?
Who said you say?
Yeah.
Peace, family. We all the way from Milwaukee. What all chapters we got here? I think everybody's scattered right now. But Many Faces of Vaughn, Revolutionary Black Panther Party, Milwaukee chapter. we got community patrols. We in Wilmington, North Carolina. We were supposed to have a tribunal yesterday and a march today. But as y'all can see, we've been going back and forth with the police department here. Last night we actually did a press conference, and they had the sheriffs, they had the police, they had them constantly swarming around where we were. You know what I'm saying? They had 2 helicopters following us. Just the usual tactics. You know what I'm saying? The stuff they do. But this today, this is the power of social media, because that would have went totally different had they, had we not been in front of our own media. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all get this word out. Colin Kaepernick, we've reached out to you because we're doing great things in our community and we are not funded. As you can see, the resistance we get. Also, Sean King will be in Milwaukee at Marquette this coming month in February. We're going to reach out to you. The Young Turks, y'all need to get at us and share this. Make sure y'all tag whatever media outlet y'all can. Share this to them, get this out, get them views up. If y'all familiar with my work, the many faces of Vaughn, and y'all will see what it is, man. Black Power family, we gonna keep live as long as we can. Power. I will hope so. I don't know. We gotta figure this out right first. How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, when's the march start?
We gotta take care of this first before we can carry on with any plans. You know what I mean? We got to change our plans several times because of this same stuff. You know what I mean? It's not us going forward with our plans or not. It's we being met with so much resistance and all that we keep having to change everything. We supposed to be leaving today. Now we gotta wait till tomorrow. They claim we never submitted one. That's what they claim. They've always claimed we never submitted one. They did deny the permit that we did or the paperwork that we did submit. Okay. So we was trying to make sure on our end, consulting with right. I'm from Milwaukee. Chief is from a different state. We do have a chapter here. We have members of that chapter here. So we have to familiarize ourselves, being from out of the state, with the state law. Yeah, right.
This private property, y'all can do it.
Right.
For real, but there's public property now.
So she come down. I'm gonna have them.
We're gonna put y'all for the rest of the day. We ain't coming from Raleigh for nothing.
Right. Black Power family.
Black Power.
Black Power. Black Power. Black Power. Black Power. Black Power. Black Power. Free the land. Free the land. Free the people. Justice for Brandon. By any means. This is why we have to rise up. See this, doing this kind of stuff, this is meant to deter people from joining. This is meant to deter people from getting involved. This is meant to deter people from even going this route. You know what I'm saying? But the alternative is even worse. Because when you docile and you passive, this happens at an even greater scale. You know what I mean? But we all know what happened to the original Panthers. You know what I'm saying? The tactics that they used, that was not done by mistake. That is making an example and send fear for anybody else joining to link in. You don't have to join the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, but definitely link in. Patrol your communities, police your police, feed the people. Offer resources. If you're a business owner, start hiring and training young Black people. You know what I mean? We need to do these things. Do not let people deter you from doing what it is that we need to be doing as a people for each other. You feel me?
You right in the street when I'm telling you who that is sitting in the creek when they talk to the people, they got down on them. They got down on them. The police scared them people out there in Creekwood.
General Lamar, what you got to say to the people, man?
Listen, we out here. All we doing out here is standing on our rights to bear arms. We out here standing for justice for Brandon Smith and all victims of genocide. As you can see, they intimidated us when we get together. They got snipers. They got National Guard, Sheriff Department, Police Department. They only got all these resources concentrated, and it's only about 30 of us.
Right.
Because that's going to show you. Look, imagine if we all unite across the country, what they're going to do. They will drain their own self and their own resources for 30 people. One town would. What would America do when black people all across America stand up?
Right. Facts.
What would America do if we do that? Because they know it's power. They know who the real gods and the kings and the queens of this earth is. They know the real gods and kings and the kings of this earth is because they show when we stand in power, we stand strong. They show who the real is.
Right.
You don't need National Guard and the Sheriff Department, the Police Department, and snipers for 30 people.
Right.
That's out here. That's out here in peace. That's out here abiding by the law. We out here in front of media cameras. We actually just getting ready to pack up and move out. But they want to show. They want to use these scare tactics because they want you to think that if you organize, we're gonna shut you down. No, we're gonna organize more because we're gonna flip that because we see that y'all need more resources to deal with us. Y'all need, for every one of us, y'all need about 10 to 20 of y'all.
Right.
And for every one of us, y'all need about 50 of y'all.
Right.
Y'all inferior. And y'all show that y'all inferior. Y'all shoot superior, y'all show that y'all inferior by how y'all respond to us doing that. We just want justice and answers. No one's out here coming out here to do any bloodshed. We're not coming out here to do any violence. We just want justice and answers. For Brandon Smith and all victims of genocide, we want justice and answers. That's all we want. And y'all coming out here with intimidation and weapons. Y'all coming out here, everything you said that we want, y'all doing. But it's okay though because we play it smart. All y'all doing is creating lawsuits for yourself, man. More and more lawsuits for yourself.
Hey, and I'm up for everybody who's saying, listen, I don't care if the KKK can come right now. Just because we disarmed, that does not make us less dangerous. We are still trained. We are still tactical. You will get your ass kicked, weapon or not. You know what I'm saying?
Disarmament as well.
Right.
We are trained in disarmament as well. So weapon, we not the weapons ain't the weapons. We the weapons.
Right.
Us as the people are the weapons.
Right. And to drive home the point, this is what makes us more targetable because we don't have enough kings and queens who will stand with us. 30 people cannot, of course 30 people cannot go against the army. But why is it only 30 of us? You know what I'm saying? We need more people to join. It's strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Now, how was it plantations with over 200 slaves and 8 white people running a whole plantation? How y'all picking cotton tomorrow? It's 200 versus 8. You know what I'm saying? But the fear that they put in y'all from rising up, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a psychological thing. Of course they got weapons. It don't take that much. It don't take that much. How many times do we hear about armies that had less defeat armies that had more? You know what I'm saying? It's a right and wrong way to do things. But of course, you know what I'm saying, being tactical, being intelligent, we do know when there are times to engage and when there are times to not. But being that our people will not stand with us and increase our numbers and increase what we can do as a people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we put ourselves in situations, or we end up in situations that we cannot totally go the way, because a lot of, well, why don't y'all just shoot it out? You know what I'm saying? That's not smart, because then we'll be 30 dead brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll still deter people because look how they did them. I ain't doing that shit. The cycle starts all the way over. You know what I'm saying? We have to live to continue to galvanize the people and get people to wake up and see what's going on here. This is a perfect example of what's going on in this country, in this nation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, get them views up, get them shares up. Salute to everybody across this nation and this globe that's watching. We got 1.2K watching right now. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Yeah. Yes, sir.
This brother right here, we're gonna be with y'all all day. You ain't gotta talk about that.
Before that happened, they already hit me up. They wanted to do it some with us too. You know what I mean?
We got some movements going on too.
And this is also a call out to the other Panther organizations.
You got one?
Now there's 2 times. One time in Milwaukee, one time in Wilmington. You know what I'm saying? We have over 2,000 white militia groups in this nation right now. And if anything happened to one, the rest will come into sin. They are unified, either they're separate. We need to practice the same things. Like I said, it's strength in numbers. It don't matter if you're New Black Panther Party. It don't matter if you're Revolutionary Black Panther Party. It don't matter if you're a Liberation Rider. It don't matter if you whatever you are. We need to have an understanding amongst each other that when you attack one, you attack all. We all stand for the same principles. If you are for Black people, it don't matter what your ideologies are. We are for Black people. We need to come together as people that are for Black people. No matter what your title is or your organization is. This don't have nothing to do with ideologies and beliefs and who your God is. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. We need to rid ourselves of that.
They coming back out.
Stay back.
Stay right here. RBVP, stay back.
Well, I look like they're going through that building.
Exactly. That's just crazy.
We got like 2 or 3 of them over here lurking.
What the hell?
What's going on? Yeah. What the hell? What just happened? Yo. Is this motherfucker just drop his gun? Hey. What building is that? Oh, right here on the left. Make sure y'all watch these top of the buildings.
Everybody under bill like this, man.
The chief already said he got 2 people with him. He don't want us up there anyway. So we just monitor. Are these motherfuckers coming back?
When do you guys meet and stuff? You know what I mean? I just moved back to town. You know?
Go ahead and talk to the local chapter.
Okay.
All of us aren't from the local chapter. A lot of us are from out of state.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, sir. A lot of y'all only comments sounding scary as hell. You don't hear no fear in our voice. You don't see no fear in our face. So you shouldn't be afraid. If we're not afraid and we're the ones standing out here, why are you afraid? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's in the spirit of it. And that Turner, when it did what he did, where would we be? If Malcolm X when it did what he did, where would we be? You know what I'm saying? Medgar Evers, Harriet Tubman, yeah, all them. Shade our ancestors. We in the spirit of them. We have no fear.
The power comes from them.
Yes, sir.
Cowards, dude.
First thing you hear yesterday, we and my job speaking on it.
Mm-hmm.
They look at the bring trouble. Your own people look at y'all and bring it up. Y'all
right. Trouble already here.
Ain't no game.
Right.
Ain't no game.
How many cases y'all had in this state in the past couple years? Trouble already here. You know what I'm saying? That's when black people, when we do this or say pro-black, they say, y'all causing racism. What racism did we cause when they came and got us from Africa? I mean, what did we do to deserve that? Like that was our fault too? You don't have to provoke somebody who has hatred in their heart in the first damn place. This is a tactics of supremacy. Trust me, we have people that's on point. We are watching our perimeter. We do have people that's looking and checking. So again, do not be afraid for us, because we are not afraid. You know what I mean? Black power. Yes, sir. Black power. I'm gonna give you one of you. Okay. Let's go.
Black power.
Black power.
Hold up, Trey. I see y'all over there on Dog Street. There's video there.
Here you go, brother. Take one of my cards too.
Yeah, let me get a call. Yeah, let me get one of those. I'll give you mine, right?
Yes, sir. I have one of both of y'all.
I need to know. All we gotta do is become a number. That's all we got.
Contact I believe the brother's up there. He's the local chapter general. You know what I mean? And if y'all don't have a chapter where y'all at, y'all might be able to. Yes, sir. Do that. We can definitely link y'all in to do that.
You want to take two? You want to take two?
Yes, sir. And y'all might be able to help me. Like I do social media, as you can see. Like we got 1.7K. You know what I mean?
When I post this right here, watch out blow.
Right.
President Obama. I just went to DC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to figure out how to become independent press.
We're gonna do that.
Yes, sir.
If we don't stick together, who gonna help us?
Right.
I use Maya Angelou's friend. I do all the big stuff.
Okay.
That's what
oh, it's stickers on the back of there. What you got?
I told you, dude. Here, look. Let me hit one of your boys. Big cat, I'm finna hit you. Boom.
Are we going? What on? Right here.
My family calls the 1898 insurrection. I'm a human, and I work with Colin Powell, Russell Honoré to bust the Keenans for narco trafficking with the Bushes, Clintons, and Cheneys and white supremacy. And the media in Wilmington, top producer of TV6, told me last summer that they're never going to report on my story because I know too much about Mayor Sappho, Police Chief Evangelos, and District Attorneys John and Ben David, narco trafficking. They had me in jail 5 times on 8 false charges, threw in a mental hospital, the Oaks twice. And Jennifer Harjo, the top defender, got me out, got it cleared from my record. I'm back to put them all in prison. My Keenan relatives control ExxonMobil, Rex Tillerson, and they want to put Vladimir Putin into power over Donald Trump, who they had the biggest money behind. The Keenan family, origin of Wilmington, 1898 insurrection, are the ones who brought you Donald Trump and all this white supremacy, and they're also the big power behind all the narco trafficking. So y'all can ignore me. I don't mean this gathering here, I mean the press. You ignored me in 2011 when I was here homeless on the bridge. I'm homeless now. I used to work at Tennessee Williams. I knew all the Kennedys. The Reagans invited me to the White House. I met all the Sinatras, sold my family Bank of America. They hate the Keenans for turning it Nazi. We're going to fix this country because God rules. And these white-ass, you-know-whaters that believe Jesus is all about killing everybody not white are crazy.
Hard to do.
And all they care about is making me trust the people and keeping them down.
That's right.
So I'm going home and I'm continue my blog. You can Google Keenan blog. Find it. I got over 300 like postings going back to 2008. And it's the truth, and the hell with these ignorant, pretend Christian white people, especially.
Right. Black power.
Yeah. Well, all the people.
But yeah. That's good too.
I'm Scott Keenan, and you find my blog. My email address is on the right. I've had over 1 million so far. I'm very popular. Yeah, I'm a king. I know the rich ones. They're all a bunch of God-hating Episcopalians, and the Episcopal Church in Mexico. When
the massacre our people in 1898, the Keenan.
Well, my great-grandfather didn't believe in slavery, and they were poor. He saved up and bought a slave pair, immediately freed them, but he was the first in his county to enlist for the Confederacy.
But it's not about slavery today. It's about power to the people. Right. Justice.
Well, if we don't get rid of these damn drugs, marijuana's medicinal, but I mean the hard stuff, nobody can think well enough to vote right.
It ain't about the drugs. The police department ain't on drugs.
The elephant ain't on drugs.
It's just.
They on drugs too.
Smoke crack daily. They smoke crack daily in their house. They are drug houses.
Wait, one more time. You said what happened?
No, when I was homeless.
He does what? No, what does he do? The chief of police does what?
Ralph Evangelos. He was smoking crack daily in a house owned by the uncle of a friend of mine when I was homeless in 2011 and 12. I don't know if he still smokes. But I've seen the police smoking joints in the parking lot. In uniform. Back then, I don't think they do now. They clean it up. Oh, Sappho. Listen, I was dating a guy who's from New York City. He worked 30 years for the Sappho family mafia, and Bill Sappho's uncle runs it for the last 40 years. And he said Bill Sappho's uncle.
I said you would date a dude in New York.
I know all kinds of people. Now I'm connected to 3 ex-presidents of Mexico. Vicente Fox, who's given Trump so much hell, was an executive for the Keenan family because the Keenans controlled Coca-Cola before he was president of Mexico. Now he's gone against Keenan. Rex Tillerson.
So he clarified. He said he was dating a dude.
Dating a dude.
Okay. It's 120. Yeah, it's 120.
It's just the way I live. It's how I talk. It's called freedom of expression. I don't have a gun.
Hey, power, chief. Back power.
Y'all have a good luck to you on your struggle. I'm on the writer side of things. I try to do the writing stuff.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, Chief. Hey, Chief.
I didn't even hear that after that.
I think I got you.
Gotcha. I want another. I'm putting this on the shirt. It's history in the making.
I gotta get up in there too.
My bad, Tony. I'm taking this picture real quick. We appreciate everybody in the city of Wilmington for its us. Black Power. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
You get right. You want to get it? You want this way or you want this way?
Black Power. Black Power.
Anyway, peace and black power. You know, I hope y'all got a good lesson out of this, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we dealing with the beast. We got odds are against us. We going to these places, man, trying to fight for our people. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't getting the support that we need, and then, we can't be out there playing. I'm looking at several members, and I ain't gonna say several, but one individual out there, jumping all in front of the camera, trying to be seen. And, that was one of my issues with the brothers, with the Revolutionary Black Panthers. But all in all of them is not bad people, and all of them, I ain't gonna say all of them, but majority of them got good intentions. We got a lot of pride and ego, amongst our ranks, and that's one thing that we got to self-check, man, our pride and our egos, man. When we dealing with the people, we dealing with the people with wholeheartedness. We out there dedicating our lives and our time to for the people. And when it's all said and done, man, we got to have each other's back. We got to stand firmly on that and ride with our people, because we ain't got no friends. Like, Dr. Ben said, man, we don't have no friends. I think that was Dr. Clark who said that, my bad, that we don't have no friends, all these other different races and stuff out there, they do not support us, they do not help us, they do not stand with us. That just shows, like, at the end of the video, the little homosexual white guy. I'll give y'all, man, much luck with your struggle, your struggle. It ain't saying nothing about our struggle. They just let you know what these people are on, They do not care. They just want to be there and be seen. That's what white people want to do. They want to be seen. They daredevils, They go out on fucking 100 feet mountains and shit, walking up there, playing around and stuff. They feel it. So they don't care nothing about being around some black people screaming black power, because, they know that don't hold no power, just screaming. It got to be about race first, man. We got to start getting ourselves together and standing strongly with our people, man, teaching our people. And we can't be cowards, man. We can't be scared to speak to our people and let our people know what it is. But that's my time. I just wanted to drop that so y'all can get a little view of what's going on via the social network, because this is what's going on. We got brothers that passed away, and it's time for us, man, to unite, man. You know what I'm saying? And adopt the model of race first, man, because it seems like we can't unite under black power because we got different people that don't subscribe to the word black. So what about race first? Can we unify under that? And if we can unify under that, let's see if we can build something. And all these other brothers and sisters that's running around here with this red, black, and green flag, I think it's time for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, be associated with the UNIA. You know what I'm saying? Because them was the people that brought the flag. Garvey designed the flag, and them the people that was the vanguards and still the vanguard of that flag. And a lot of us just hijacked the flag and just carrying it around without any true meaning of what the flag means, and not even, you know what I'm saying, associated with, you know, the UNIA. We got to associate with the most powerful movement that was in existence. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Nation of Islam, but you know, when you look at, you know, you go through the histories and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, none stuck up like the UNIA. None of them stuck out like the UNIA. You know what I'm saying? You know, they can debate you all day long, but the proof's in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? History doesn't change. You can't change history no matter how you try to chop it up and doctor it up. It's always going to be, you know what I'm saying? And we here, we making history every day. History is in the making every day we wake up, especially if you're doing something for your people, trying to uplift your people, because that's what it's all about. But anyway, peace and black power. Love y'all. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong. Keep pumping that black propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Keep screaming race first and stand for something. Don't fall for anything. Black power.